かな。すべて叩き落としただと。
奇跡は一度だったよな。
Hey everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got Norberto the Gamer again, back by popular demand, and today we are going to be talking about the Bleach, the first major arc, the Soul Society arc. And like overall, what did you think about it, Bert? Did you like it?
It was great fill, great introduction, characters were great. I learned a lot about Ichigo and his powers and how the Soul Society works and how it's very corrupted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we found out a lot of stuff that was hidden in with the captains and going on in there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it was great. So it's going to be covering starting from when Rukia gets captured and sent back to the Soul Society, and the whole arc is just pretty much Ichigo and his friends trying to rescue her and bring her back to the human world. And that's the main goal of the whole thing. But so I've seen Bleach before and I've read it. And is this your first time watching Bleach?
I've watched it before in the past, but it was the first time I had to rewatch it in a long time, and me rewatching the first 60 episodes, I relearned some stuff that I completely forgot about or didn't remember. Mm-hmm. Like how Rukia's sister was married to Byakuya. Mm-hmm. I completely forgot about that.
Spoiler warning, everybody, there's going to be
oops.
There's going to be nothing but spoilers in this show.
Yeah,
it's a pretty old anime, so if you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch that first or read it, whatever you want to do. But the rest of the video will have major spoilers.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, because I forgot about that. Byakuya's wife was Rukia's older sister, right?
Yeah, I completely forgot about that when I rewatched it. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's something I forgot too. And then there's like a little minor details how the different characters interacted with each other.
Yeah.
Before, and how like they were friends prior to them joining the
Soul Society arc.
Yeah, let's go into it. So, was there any moments that stood out to you?
Moments that stood out.
I got some.
Besides me find out that Byakuya's wife was Rukia's sister, I guess what was kind of interesting was finding out that Kisuke Urahara was part of the Soul Society. Mm-hmm. You know, back then I didn't, because he seemed like a plain dude,
just like some guy.
And then we found out he's actually a captain. So that's just.
Mm-hmm. I think that was one of my favorite because Urahara is one of my favorite characters in the show.
Yeah.
And then there's that scene where who was he talking to? He was talking to Ikaku, right?
Yeah.
The first time where he told them, because he was fighting with Ikaku, and they were like, "How did you get so good? How are you able to fight? Like, who's your teacher?"
Yeah. Then Ichigo tells him.
He's like, "I wouldn't call him a teacher, but the guy was training."
Yeah.
And then it was just like that panel where it's just Urahara, and you could just see like Ikaku realizing like, "Oh, so you really know?"
Yeah, you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we find out later that he was the captain of the 12th.
Yeah, the 12th squad. Yeah,
and he was also
research development.
The head of the research development. That later Kurotsuchi took over.
Yeah,
so that was really interesting too.
That guy's batshit crazy. Who,
Kurotsuchi?
Yeah,
he's one of my favorites. I really like.
I mean, he's cool, but he's batshit crazy.
Yeah, he was insane. Especially like there's like when he first debuted in the manga when he's fighting Uryu.
Yeah,
because he was just like out of nowhere he would just beat up Nemu for no reason.
Yeah. He poisoned him.
Mm-hmm. And then I like his Shikai and his Bankai too.
Oh, yeah, it's a pretty cool Bankai.
Arishiro Jizu, something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But it's like a little baby with like the centipede legs.
Yeah.
It was super cool. Like, he was one of my favorite characters. Who else was some of your favorites in this arc?
Obviously the main character Ichigo. Mm-hmm. He's an interesting fella. Interesting 15-year-old kid. Very mature for his age. I like how arrogant he is, mm-hmm. and how cocky he is. Like, even like he could be on death's door and he'll still be talking shit. I find that funny and cool.
Yeah, there's like those. He has these major lines, like especially when he's fighting Byakuya at the end.
Yeah,
he's like, because when he first used his Bankai and he had the sword to his neck. He's like, you won't get it. There's only one miracle per battle or something like that.
Yeah. And
then he gets behind Byakuya later. He's like, then what do you call this? Instead of attacking him, he just says it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's why Ichigo's like one of those badass characters.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
Interesting fact for you gamers out there. The person that voices Ichigo also voices Nero off Devil May Cry 4.
Oh,
at 5.
I didn't know that. Is he the main character in that game, or is he a side character?
He was one of the main characters you play. Dante was the character you play in the second half of the game, and Nero was the first character you play in the first half of the game.
Oh, that's cool. And that's for the English version?
Yeah, for the English, Devil May Cry 4 and 5. Yeah.
Nice. Fun fact from Bert here.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because like I freaked out when I played it because like I heard like that voice. So I'm like, that sounds like Ichigo. And then I looked it up, and it was the same voice actor.
That's cool, man. That's awesome. Any other moments that stood out to you? I really liked the fight with Zaraki. Ichigo versus Zaraki. Kenpachi.
Oh, yeah. That was
a badass
cool.
fight.
Kenpachi is batshit crazy, too. I like him.
He's crazy in a different way. Like, he's like one of those. He's like the Goku.
He loves
crazy.
to fight.
Yeah.
And his lieutenant, what's her name?
Yachiru.
Yachiru. How she just... Do you remember that whole scene when they're trying to find Ichigo?
Mm-hmm.
And what's her name again?
Yachiru?
Yachiru.
Yeah.
She's like, I think it's this way.
Uh-huh.
It's like, you think?
That's when he was with Orihime, right? And they were trying to find him.
That was another scene, but like this is like when they were hunting all of them.
Oh, okay. Right at towards the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
He was like, I'm pretty sure it's this way. You're pretty sure? Well, is it that way or isn't it?
He's funny, man.
Yeah.
Zaraki, he's an interesting character too. I really like. Well, first of all, he has that eye patch that sucks up his soul energies.
Oh yeah, they made it designed for him because he can't control it.
Mm-hmm. And then he also has the bells on his hair, so his opponent can be aware of where he is all the time.
Yeah.
Because when he was fighting Ichigo, he's like, so you're starting to hear the bells now, aren't you?
Yeah.
So that was cool. And then how that fight started off was just amazing too, because Ichigo, like he's like, you can cut me anywhere first.
Oh yeah, and Ichigo couldn't scratch him. He wasn't phased.
And then right after that, he just pushes Ichigo's sword off with his bare arms, and then he goes to attack him. He's just a badass, dude. He's so cool.
Another character I liked is actually Ichigo Zanbakuto.
Oh, Zangetsu?
Zangetsu.
Mm-hmm.
He was interesting, and how he taught Ichigo the ways of the sword and stuff. And how he's like, call my name.
That's cool.
And then he's like, Getsuga Tensho.
That's badass, man. He calls him. What did he call him in the English version in the anime? Because in the manga he called him like old man Zangetsu. Did he have like a nickname for him?
I think in the English dub version he just called him Zangetsu.
Zangetsu?
Not old man Zangetsu, just Zangetsu.
Oh, it was like he was making fun of him in the manga.
Oh, okay.
It was funny. But it's just like how he has he has like no respect for people.
Yeah.
Not like disrespectful, but he's just like we're friends. Like,
yeah.
We can talk to him.
Rakia made that reference too. It's like, this Ichigo's fella is disrespectful. Call me by Byakuya?
Yeah. He's like, so we're calling each other by the first names now? That was at the end of the arc, right?
Yeah, at the end of the arc.
That was awesome. Because he's like that with everybody, and it just seemed like each fight after the opponent had like a lot more respect for him.
Yeah. Everyone respects him after they fight him. Because they're like, who is this kid?
Mm-hmm. And it's like he fought everybody in was it the 11th?
He fought all the big ones in the 11th. He fought Kenpachi and Ikaku. I think that was it, because like he didn't fight the lieutenant. He didn't fight the 5th seat. What was his name?
Himachika.
He didn't fight him, but...
Yeah, but then, he only fought 4 people, right? He fought Ikaku, Kenpachi, Renji, and then Byakuya, right?
Yeah.
That's all he fought. That was another cool... The Renji fight was really good, too. That's when
I enjoyed that fight, though.
That's when he had, like, his resolve to do it.
Yeah.
And that's when... I really like seeing Renji's Shikai, his Abimaru attacks.
Yeah, it was Roar, his Abimaru, yeah.
That was really cool. Yeah. What other fights did you like in the arc?
Even though it was a failed attempt, I liked Renji's fight with Rakuya, because he finally learned his Bankai. Mm-hmm. It was a failed attempt, but I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Especially like at the beginning, he's like, I can see your attacks now.
Yeah.
When he was trying to attack him. That was cool. What else happened in that fight? Oh, when he was Byakuya told him, you need to practice for 10 more years before you...
Oh, yeah. He just
mastered.
He walked the floor.
It was so cool. Because that was like their relationship was like always him reaching for Byakuya's level.
Yeah, he never could.
Even attaining Bankai, he wasn't able to reach him.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But then, like at the end, he kind of did.
Yeah.
How did he say? He's like, your fangs finally reached me or something like that?
Oh, yeah, because like he scratched him, right?
Like somewhere on the chest.
Yeah.
And you can see how like Byakuya acknowledged his attempt and Like he had respect for him, and he gave him his, and then that scar's supposed to be like worth a lot of money because it's from the noble family. So it's kind of like him showing his respect to Renji. That's why I like that fight.
Oh, I never knew about that part.
It's that the scarf and then his little headpiece is like real expensive.
Did not know about that. Interesting.
That was one of my favorite fights too. I liked it. Did you like the one I also liked was seeing Chad.
Oh yeah, Chad. Yeah, that was cool.
Finally, some Mexican representation.
Yeah, finally.
I really like that Kubo, the author. He has a lot of like Mexican references. Yeah. Especially in this next arc with the Arancars, like all the names are Spanish related.
Oh, okay.
Which is really cool. Yeah, but seeing Chad, like he was like beating up everybody pretty much until he got to Kyoraku.
Yeah, Kyoraku, yeah.
And then that moment where he's like, because he just beat the third seat, right?
Yeah.
Before that. And then he's fighting Kyoraku, and he's like, why is there so much difference between...
Yeah, he was shocked. Yeah. I like Kyoraku as a character. He's
super chill.
So chill. Likes to drink.
Yeah. He's like, why don't we just have a drink right here?
He's like, minors can't drink.
He's funny. Yeah, he's just like more like aloof. More chill. I like him too. Did you like, what is his name? Hanataro? Like the healing guy that was with Ichigo. And
oh yeah, I liked him. Good guy. He really helped Ichigo a lot. And also like that one guy. Crap, what's his name? He's the one that led Ichigo to the Soul Society through the firecrackers.
The girl?
No, the guy like that joined them. He was the brother. Yeah, Donju.
Yeah. He
was a trip.
Yeah, I liked him too. They because right when they first met, they were like fighting right away too, when they were in the Soul Society, the Rakongai district.
Yeah,
that was funny. Yeah, there were some extra scenes because I was watching the anime up until that point, and there's kind of like a little bit of filler in between.
Really? Did not know.
When after Jidambo gets hit by Ichimaru. Remember when he lets him in after Ichigo beats him, and then Ichimaru was right there?
Oh yeah, Gin.
Yeah, Gin. Yeah.
I can't stand Gin.
Yeah. Even as it goes on, he just got worse and worse.
Yeah.
To the viewer. But there was
I didn't like him from day one. I was like, there's something wrong about this guy. With that grin.
Yeah. That's what everybody said. The grin in those eyes is how they described it. They said it was like a snake, right? That's what Rukia said.
Yeah.
It's like looking at a snake. That's pretty cool, though. I like Gin, though, because just, like, as an antagonist, I like that.
Yeah, he's a good antagonist, yeah.
Yeah, but in that scene, too, where Jidambo, like, lifted the gate up, in the anime, it just showed him getting cut on the shoulder, right?
Yeah.
In the manga, his arm got cut off.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Gin cut his whole arm off.
Damn.
Yeah, that was one of the things I noticed that was different between the manga and the anime.
Did not know that.
And then also, what is her name? Ganju's sister? You know what I'm talking about?
I know you're talking about the name.
It's like Kukaku or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name. But she had like a prosthetic arm, right, in the anime?
I don't think she did. I don't think so.
Maybe I was watching like a clean one. I don't know.
The one on Hulu's not clean.
Well, did she have an arm missing on Hulu?
No. You're talking about the sister?
Yeah, the sister.
No, I don't think so.
She didn't have an arm missing?
I want to say no. But you gotta understand, I was flying through them, so maybe I didn't catch that detail.
Oh, because I was watching it we were watching it on Netflix, and she had a prosthetic arm.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's on Netflix.
But in the manga, she had her arm missing too.
Oh wow!
And she had it just wrapped up like a nub on the end.
I gotta look that over and see again because I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, I have it. If I can find it, I'll put it on the screen.
Okay.
But that was I really liked her character too, and how she helped Ichigo, and then how she showed up at the end too.
Oh yeah.
With Jidambo, and they just beat up the other 3 gatekeepers.
Yeah.
Cool. What else was interesting? I saved some scenes. I was screenshotting as I was reading my favorite parts.
Oh, okay, cool. Bet.
Hitsugaya. What do you think of Hitsugaya? He's a fan favorite, I know.
I like him. He's dope. And I like his Bankai.
Mm-hmm. It was a shame we didn't get to see it, though.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see much of it.
Yeah. Because not Gin, but
Aizen
just mopped the floor with them.
Mm-hmm.
Just.
Yeah, that was strange, too. Why do you think Aizen was so powerful, like more powerful than all the other captains?
That's what blows my mind. Is I just rewatching the beginning, made me remember. I'm like, wow. I know he was powerful towards the later arcs, but I forgot he was not just as powerful, but powerful as well in the earlier arcs too. Like I completely forgot about that.
Dude, he just completely overpowered everybody.
He just anyone that was in his way just boom killed him, or almost killed him.
And his sword's power was super strong too, just having hypnosis over everybody.
Yeah, he fooled everybody with his dead body.
Yeah.
Well, dead body.
That was pretty sad seeing him attack Hinomori too.
Oh yeah, that was rough.
Do they call her Momo or Hinomori?
Momo in the dub.
Okay. Yeah, that was terrible because she was completely blinded by him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She just idolized him completely.
Yeah.
And then just
that was a mistake.
And it seemed like he turned a lot of people that were friends before against each other.
Yeah.
Like he was enjoying. Like Izuru was attacking Matsumoto. What is Izuru's name in the English version?
Which was Izuru?
He's got like blonde. He has Wabisuke, the one that makes stuff heavy. His sword.
Oh yeah, him. Pretty sure that's his name in the dub too.
Izuru.
Yeah.
And then Matsumoto, is her name different?
Matsumoto.
Hitsugaya's captain, the one.
Oh yeah, her name's Rangiku.
Rangiku. Okay.
Yeah, in the dub, Rangiku.
Yeah, because like they were friends before and they had a fight, and then
I know Gin and Rangiku were friends.
Yeah.
Like in the past, doesn't go into too much detail, but shows that they were friends in the past.
Yeah, they grew up in that poor district.
Yeah. But like Gin never really let her in the loop on things that he was doing.
Yeah.
Even back then.
The one that surprised me the most, though, that betrayed everybody was Tosen.
Oh yeah, Tosa. Yeah.
The blind one.
That was very surprising.
Because like Gin made sense. Like he seemed bad from the beginning. And Aizen was a surprise, but then Tosen out of nowhere was just like, I'm working with these guys.
What was that captain's name? The one that's an animal?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, like he felt very betrayed by his
name?
betrayal.
Because they were friends too. Like everyone was like friends before. Where's his name? Animal Captain. Komamura, Sajin.
Yeah, Komamura, yeah.
He was I can't remember what he wasn't the 10th. He was
the captain.
What division was it? Not 10. It was 9.
I think so.
I can't remember. But yeah, he felt really betrayed by
that was bad. That was hard to watch.
Because that's when he was trying to stop Aizen, and then Aizen used the Hado on him. And then
he attacked him with Bankai, and Aizen still mortally wounded him.
Yeah, dude. It was
and I was just like, my jaw dropped. I'm like, how powerful is this fool?
That was terrible. And then when they were in those beams of light too, that's when you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
Tosen was going up, and Komamura was like screaming at him. He's like, "Why?" He's like, "What happened to your justice?" And stuff like that. Yeah, that was tough. You could tell he was really hurt by that. And yeah, they betrayed a lot of people there.
Yeah, they did.
I was wondering too, why didn't Yamamoto, the main old man, why didn't he try to stop Aizen?
He could have stopped him.
I feel like if anyone could have, it would have been him.
Yeah.
He was the most powerful.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Maybe he just didn't expect them all to use that teleport thing.
Probably.
I don't know. Because it seemed like they were all surrounded.
Because they had him cornered.
Yeah.
They would have won, but he had a perfect escape plan.
What surprised me too a bunch was that Rukia had the Hogyoku in her.
Oh yeah, that was
a huge
surprising.
surprise for me.
Just goes to show you can't trust Mr. Hatbox. That was very surprising.
That's when we were getting some more information about him too, Urahara.
Yeah.
He's because he was doing testing on, I can't remember what they said. Do you remember what they said there?
Is it the Horyoku?
Hogyoku. Because he was trying to combine the Hollow and Shinigami power together, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But I think he wanted to keep it hidden from everyone else. That's why he's putting it in Rukia.
Yeah.
And he was trying to make her just a regular human with a Gigai. So it would just be hidden forever, is what I understood.
It makes sense.
Yeah. But I was wondering why he even made it to begin with. Because it made him seem kind of scummy too, because Aizen was saying, you came on behalf of Urahara to Ichigo, right?
Yeah, he did say that, yeah.
And he was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And that was another part where I really respected him too, because after they finished the mission, Urahara like caught them in the air after.
Yeah.
And he's like apologized immediately.
Yeah.
That was really, really respectful.
Didn't Ichigo hit him?
Yeah. He's like, he was just like, it's fine. Like,
Yeah.
He even told him thank you because without him, they wouldn't have.
Yeah, they
gotten as far as they did.
They would have died.
Yeah, but that's why he's one of my favorites. And Yoruichi too. That was a big surprise to find out she was a woman, a female character.
Oh, how they found out was priceless.
Yeah, she just kept messing with Ichigo.
Yeah. How she would just shapeshift like that.
Yeah.
Like Ichigo's in, for example, that scene, that hot tub, like, she's like, I'm going to join you. And then, I don't know, she just transforms back to a woman.
Yeah.
And he freaks out. He's like, put some damn clothes on.
That's funny, man. Yeah, I like seeing her. And we found out she was super powerful, too.
Yeah, she was catching up the stealth force, right?
Mm-hmm. I can't remember what they called it. But the thing that Soifon was in charge of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seemed like there were some feelings there.
Yeah, because it seemed like she was covering up with anger that Yoruichi left, but really she was just hurt that she wasn't able to go with her or take her with her. So it's like she was abandoned by her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like seeing like all these different connected relationships that were like thought of way ahead of by the author.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Yeah, Kubo did a good job writing this arc. And now they even did like a lot of foreshadowing to the next arc too, because Ichigo having that mask.
Oh yeah.
That plays a big part in the Hueco Mundo arc with Aizen. That's pretty cool.
His alter ego is crazy. It's like batshit crazy.
Yeah, the white Ichigo in that world.
Yeah.
He didn't seem like such a bad guy in this arc.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, because like when he was talking to Zangetsu, he was just doing it to help Ichigo out.
Well, he did it for him too.
Yeah.
In the later seasons, you'll see. But
yeah, but later on, he seems more evil.
Yeah.
But this one, it's like he's just doing it. But I really enjoyed that part.
I liked it when he took over, when he was getting his ass kicked by Brachia.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Hang on, bro, I need you to stay alive." He just took over.
How did they do the voice in the... I saw the Japanese version. But did they like overlap two different voices when he's talking?
Are you talking about the Hollow?
The Hollow, when he's got the Hollow mask?
Yeah, it's kind of like more like... It's a little bit high-pitched. And like... It's like a combination of their voices.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of how they did it in Japanese. That was really cool. I really like that scene.
Yeah.
Well, that whole fight was good. Starting off with Ichigo, what was he doing? Trying to just fight. He was like egging Byakuya on the whole time. Because he was like, "Why don't you use your bankai?" And then he would like use he just swatted away all the Symbol and Sakura stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll say I like the humor in the series. Like, even at the end of the arc, when Kenpachi wanted to fight Ichigo again.
Oh yeah.
Ichigo's just running away from him,
Mm-hmm.
and he hits. Who's the third seed's name again?
Ikaku.
He hits Ikaku. He's like, "Hey, that's the wrong guy." Then he just goes running around. "I'm never fighting you again."
Yeah, you're crazy. You say like you're crazy.
You're crazy. Yeah. And like he's just walking around, like, "Ichigo, come on and fight me."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that whole last scene was just pretty lighthearted in the whole thing.
Which is good. I know, like, the lieutenants, they all got drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, no more sake.
Yeah, it's like they all made up.
Yeah, they did. Which is important, which is good.
Yeah, because Aizen turned a bunch of them against each other, which was just terrible.
Fuck Aizen.
Yeah, he came out like a real scumbag. But the whole show, they were making it seem like
even then, like, I felt kind of weird about him. I'm like, this guy's a little too nice. Mm-hmm. A little too perfect. A little too slick. I'm like, what's the deal with him?
Yeah, they dropped hints throughout that we just didn't see.
Yeah. But like, I didn't think it would go that far in his betrayal.
And then he made it real dramatic by him getting like killed on top of that tower. So everyone...
Momo just lost it. Mm-hmm. And she went after Gin, and who was his lieutenant?
Izuru.
Izuru was just like, hey, that's my captain, back off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then later on in the like death note he wrote, he said it was Hitsugaya that killed him.
Oh yeah.
And then Momo was trying to kill Hitsugaya. Yeah. And it was just like a whole bunch of different stuff. And that's when he like knocked her out. And he said, he's like, I told you if you make her bleed, then I was gonna kill you.
Yeah.
And that was a good fight too. This when we first see Hitsugaya's Shikai, Hyorimaru, the ice dragon.
Hyorimaru is a badass manga.
Super cool. And then what else? What else was good?
Let me see. We talked about Ichigo's Firebarkia, Renji, Kenpachi.
Oh, Kenpachi. Speaking of Kenpachi, him versus Tosin and
Oh yeah, that was awesome. He was just dominating them.
yeah, especially with Tosin. He's like when he lost all his senses in that his Bankai, and then he's like, I'm just gonna wait till he hits me, and then I'll hit him.
And he was like, "What's wrong with you?" He was just. I love how his squad backed him up. He's like, "How dare you dare attack Squad 11?"
Yeah.
He was like, "I can do this on my own."
That was cool, man. And then he didn't get to fight Komamura that much. He just like blocked his attacks.
Yeah.
That was cool. But he was ready to fight everybody.
Oh yeah.
He's like 4 against 1. It sounds fair.
And I was like, "Yes." I'm like, "I'm with you, bro.
Yeah.
You could take him."
He's super powerful.
Yeah, he's very powerful.
Especially later on in like the next arc, you can see him fighting like for real, for real. Have you seen the next arc?
I was telling the filler, so no.
Okay, all right.
But it'll come back to me once I watch it.
Yeah,
I might just skip what I'm on now since we're already caught up now, me and you. Mm-hmm. I might just skip that now and just jump straight to it's Wakamundo, right?
Yeah, Hokamundo.
That's a good arc, guys.
Really good.
You guys got to watch that arc.
Yeah, there's a lot of good fights in that one. But yeah, and then that fight was that was really good too. But overall, what'd you think about this arc?
It was good. It was a good chance for me to rewatch it. I learned some stuff, like we said earlier, about Rukia's sister. I completely forgot about that, so it was a good thing that I did rewatch it. And reminded me how fun Bleach was, like everything from the story to the theme song, especially the first one. I know you said the first.
That's one of my favorite.
That's your favorite theme song of Bleach, right? Mm-hmm. Just hearing that song, it's like a breath of fresh air, especially at that time.
Yeah.
Because like all we knew was just like Dragon Ball Z and Yu-Gi-Oh. So like hearing that was like a breath of fresh air. I'm like, wow, and like watching the anime was something new. It was just like, wow.
That's really good, man. And yeah. So what would you rate this arc out of 10 being the best?
It's like a strong 8.
Strong 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything from the character development to the way the story flowed. And
Yeah, this arc had pretty much everything. It had like conspiracy, like you said early on. It had betrayal. It had redemption. And it had good fight scenes. It was really good. It pretty much had everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it'd be like a 9 out of 10. It's like one of the best arcs that probably like an anime. But what's kind of sad later on, it kind of repeats itself.
I've noticed that too.
Yeah. In Bleach right here, it has the same formula.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. But this being like the first one, I think it's one of the best for sure. And Kubo did a great job writing it. So 9 out of 10 for me. That's good. Any last thoughts, Bert?
No, not really. I think we covered everything that we needed to cover.
Cool, man. Thanks for being on with us.
Thank you for having me.
You can follow and subscribe on Twitch.
Yeah, subscribe.
NolbertotheGamer7. He's playing Sonic right now. He does first-person shooters.
We're playing the Gears series right now. We're on part 3. And I'm also doing Sonic Unleashed solo. So if you're a fan of Gears or Sonic, I'm your guy.
Yes, sir. He does a late-night stream so y'all can just chill while you're at home.
Yeah.
But thank you guys.
I'm streaming tonight, so.
Streaming tonight. Thank you guys. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Bert, thanks for being on again.
Thank you for having me. You're a great host.
We'll be back next time to do the Hueco Mundo art.
All right, bye, guys. Thanks for watching.
Later.